Hello guys, so welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the subscription button. It's free. It's free. You are not paying anything. I know some of us are just hoarding our subscription. I don't know why you're hoarding it. Subscribe, like, subscribe. Please help our destiny. Okay, so today I just feel like I should share with you my experience when I went for my interview. So I'm going to share. It's not like quick disclaimer, I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm not into immigration. I'm just sharing my experience. So don't come and ask me how you can travel abroad. I cannot help you. The common one you've been seeing that talks about what you need to carry and all those things. I feel like there are some tiny little details that some of us need to know when you are going for this interview, especially for those of us that are in Nigeria. They are going for your visa interview. These are some of the things that I feel like you should know before you go. Number one, I had to make a list so that I will not forget some of the things because it's been a while, but I think it's going to be helpful to you. Depending on the type of visa you apply for, you should always prepare your documents. For me, I went through that documents 20 times before the interview. Every day, I look at it and look at the checklist to be sure I have everything that they've asked for. I'll check the website again and be sure that I have everything, and then how they want it to be organized. Organize your documents. It's important that you always organize your document. And one other thing I should note is not by who carry paper pass. It's not by that. If you don't carry your important documents and you carry document that is big as this and go, and it's not what they need, it's not me that will tell you what will happen. But please always make sure that it's the important document, and don't go and carry only original documents and go there. Make photocopies of every single document, because when I was there, some people will come to the interview, they will carry maybe their original birth certificate, they will carry their original whatever, important documents, they will carry original and go there. Sure, you want to go and dash them your birth certificate? Anyways, make photocopies. Apart from that, I should tell you, those people in Lagos Embassy, US Embassy in Lagos, those people don't have the fear of God. I should tell you now, if you make mistake and go to that place without making photocopies, one photocopy like this, they will charge you 5,000 naira for one page. I'm not even exaggerating. They are there to take advantage of anybody that made mistake not to come with their any paper. Another thing is that make sure you take extra passport. If you have snapped the passport before or whatever, just carry everything that you feel maybe in case they ask, you just hand it over. Arrange your paper accordingly, because when you get there is always a window that cross-check your documents first before you go for the main interview. So they will go there, cross-check your documents for you. You have to make sure that you arrange it in such a way that you don't waste your time, you don't waste the person's time, and then you don't waste the people behind you's time, because the longer you stay there, it's not helping any matters. So arrange yourself. Another thing I want to talk about is your police certificate and medicals. For when you are doing your medicals, they will tell you on the website, always do your medicals on time, so that you have enough time for them to send your result to the embassy, because they will not give you the result by yourself. They'll send it to the embassy, and when they send it to the embassy, that's when you can go for your interview. If they don't send your medical result to the embassy and you go there, they will not attend to you, because from outside they will check the list. There's a list already. I think from the list it shows if they've received the medical report or not. I'm telling you. Oh, let me even give you gist of what happened to me. Almost happened to me. So my own visa process was K1, and I also had to do a CRBA for my son. So when my husband applied for us, there's a space that you put that, oh, there's a child coming with you. So when I checked the website for my interview, I saw that, oh, my own interview was fixed. But a day to my interview, that's how I got an email that I should not come because they did not receive my medicals. That's how fear. I was almost passed out. But on the email, I saw that it was my son's name that was there, like his medical was not received. And it's I was like, God, should I go? Should I not go? I was talking to my parents, like, look at the email that they sent to me. Or should I go? Should I not go? Thank God for my dad that said, go. And I just carried myself and I went in faith. And like, God, I don't know. Because if I miss this appointment, I don't know. That's how I now carried myself and went. As I went, I was on the list. I just said, hey, God, I hope they will not send me back. And from the queue outside, they'll be checking if your name is there. That's how I saw my name. And then I saw my son's name under. So for me, I was approved to come for interview, but my son wasn't approved because my son's was not applying for a visa. He was applying for American passport. But since under the application, it showed that I was coming with him. If you want me to make a video on how to get your son an American passport from Nigeria or any part of the world, please drop a comments below and I'm going to tell you my own experience on how I went about it. Thank you. Okay, so another thing that I noticed in the embassy was that some people, especially for my passport, my visa, the visa that I was applying for, a K1 visa, you are not supposed to have any sort of marriage outside America. When you're applying for this K1, it's strictly for fiancé visa. So I saw that some people that had like an introduction or a traditional marriage, and for some reason, maybe they made a mistake or so, they put it that, or maybe a picture or something. I don't know how it happened, but because I saw a lady, apparently she has had the same issue like 2 times. She has put whether she was married, just an introduction on her document, and they've denied her a visa 2 times or 3 times. I can't remember, either 2 or 3 times. And she has babies. I was just feeling for her. Please, especially for Nigerians that you have done like a small introduction with your partner, don't mention it. Let me whisper, don't mention it on your documents, because they will deny you. They will assume you are applying for the wrong visa. The visa you're supposed to apply if you are married is different from a K1 visa. So if you put it there that you've done any sort of marriage, you are going to be denied. I'm just saying. So don't put any picture of your traditional or introduction. They don't understand what you're talking about. They are Igbo people. Don't put it there. Leave that one alone. Just assume you are never married. You have not done introduction. You have not done anything. That is what you should note. The one I want to tell you about is the day of your interview. Gone. What people don't tell you about, especially for Nigerian embassy. You see those boys that stand at the entrance of the road when you are going inside, and they'll be waving you, stop. Don't stop. Do not stop, because they will tell you that you cannot go inside. Cars are not allowed to go inside, so therefore you stop. First of all, they are looking for money. They will stop you at that entrance, and the walk is far. Let me tell you now, the walk to the main embassy is far. So if you allow them to stop you at that entrance, or for some reason they tell you, oh, they have parking space for you, and they carry you to another place, and you go and park, and they will charge you money. You suffer and walk down, because if you are driving, you cannot. For me, let me tell you. For me, I went with an Uber. Thank God for my parents that said, go. I think before my interview, I went a day before the interview to go and check to find out where the embassy is located and how to get there. If you are living far away, I've never been to the embassy, please take a day or 2 days before your main interview to go and find out the day, because you want to know how long it's going to take to get there. Is it in considering if there is traffic on the road, how many minutes? Thank God I did all that, because the day of my interview I knew I should leave like an hour earlier, and I got there and I knew not to stop for those guys. If you stop for those guys, they're just going to frustrate your life. I'm telling you, they frustrate your life. If you stop, they will just confuse your brain. They'll start mentioning documents that you already have, and because they want to collect money from you, they'll confuse you and make you start making stupid photocopies or printing something that you don't even need, and it's not small money. Like, it's not small money. They will charge you. I'm telling you now. So better here. So when you get there, I should tell you that it's not by who carry big file pass. I saw one guy that the file that he carried was bigger than encyclopedia, that one that has big this thing like this. The thing is bigger than that, and he was still denied. I'm whispering that one denied because he did not have document. Apart from that, I think his main problem is that he was married like 3 times. The story of my life. Was married like 3 times, and he still went there. He wants to travel to the abroad with another woman. I think one of it, he did not even finish divorcing the person. So another thing, if you are married before, it's not an issue. You just make sure that you were properly divorced, and then you have your evidence of a divorce before you go for this interview. If not, you're going to be wasting your money, wasting your time, and it's not an easy wait, because usually this visa process for America takes almost 2 years in waiting. So you can imagine if you have waited for that long, and the main day that's supposed to seal everything, you just go and fuck up. God help us. So guys, that is it for today. If you want me to talk about my son's process of getting his US passport, please drop a comment below, and I'm going to make a brief video for those that want to know how to go about it. Please, disclaimer, I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm not into any travel whatever. I'm just sharing my experience, so that you don't come and be asking me what document to carry for F1. I don't know. I did not do F1. I did K1. So please, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if it was educative, if you liked it, and see you in my next video. Bye.